Boom. Welcome to the RTM podcast, episode 4. Don't know, young spray, big bad spray, old spray, whatever you want to call me. Yeah. Just want to big up everyone for all your support. All the comments, still reading them. I'm gonna obviously tell you what comment won the competition and tell you the winner of the competition later as well. Gonna make Bouncer pick the oh shit. Just baited it up who's on my show. But yeah, gonna make Bouncer my little big brother Bouncer. We're gonna do this the wrong way around, cause my mouth's too big, you get me? But yeah, Bouncer's in the building and my co-host, Queen Icecream.
Hi everyone.
I noticed in the comments you lot was telling me, introduce her as your co-host and it's unprofessional and all that. But bear in mind, yeah, it was an accident. I got it wrong. And you know what I mean? This is a podcast thing. It's new to me. I'm not a professional. I'm a road nigga trying to do something. But yeah, so yeah, we're going to get into the show. First of all, I just want to address the Dutch thing. Bounce says he don't want to talk about it. I understand that. He said enough. I told him straight away anyway, there was no need to jump on that bandwagon because both me and him have been a victim of the bandwagon, but it's something so crazy that he needed to speak out on it. So I understand that, yeah. And he's not even my man's brethren anyway. But as far as like all these other so-called brethrens or whatever, yeah, that was all been turning around and, you know, this one unfollowed him and that one unfollowed him. Me personally, I just think they weren't even his friends in the first place. They were just people that was with him because, I don't know, maybe they could see he was becoming successful or whatever. Because obviously he's saying he never done nothing wrong and all that, whatever. But I'm just thinking, if it was me, yeah, because that's something crazy, innit? If it was me and people started chatting all that shit, yeah, number one, I'll be going crazy straight away and I told everyone suck their mother, everyone. See, everyone that says suck your mother, everyone, I'll be telling everyone suck their mother. So that's the first thing. And I'll be saying that straight away from the gate, yeah? If I was innocent or whatever. Well, obviously I'll be innocent. But anyway, so boom. So I'm just thinking, if it was me, I'm sure my friends would have to follow me or they'd have to just listen. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? But anyway, so boom. That's what I think on that aspect, yeah? And I see all the comments like, oh yeah, he was talking with a 14-year-old and all that. I get that. But at the time of the last episode, this had happened. I think the story came out the night before, so we hadn't researched anything. And so I didn't want to, because see, like being called a nonce or calling someone a nonce is worse than being called a snitch, called a rapist even. Like a nonce, like you're playing with kids. Like you forget gunshot. Do you get what I'm saying? Nothing but gunshot. And like my whole thing with that, why I wouldn't be so quick to call people a nonce, because I've been in prison. And let me tell you, the main subject today is going to be prison, yeah? So I've been in prison and from man find out you're a nonce, yeah, or man know you're a nonce, we're not talking about it on the wing. We're not, he's a nonce, nonce of this. We're not making names for him. We're not making names for this guy. Do you get what I'm trying to say? From we find out he's a nonce, we're moving to him, yeah? Word to Joke Up, word to all my other niggas, Daps, even Daily, Paddy. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You was with me on D-Wing, Pentonville. We had the hit squad for them Monday. You get what I'm saying? We had the hit squad and I had a little cold white screw. And he used to tell me all the time, like, yeah, he's in for rare. And we used to send the hit squad up there and smash them in. It's nothing long. So my whole thing is anyone feeling that angry or that concerned about the guy or whatever you feel, maybe stop talking about it. Go and look for him. Do him something. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, my take on the whole thing, now I've seen everything. And so, okay, let me give you my take on it, yeah? Them messages, to me, I could see they've been tampered with, yeah? Cool, yeah? They've been tampered with. I don't know about the voice notes. I don't know anything about that, but the message been tampered with. But it's been tampered with, but what actually came out of Dutch's mouth or whatever from his side, he should have been able to explain that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So
shouldn't have been in the messages, period.
no, of course.
Shouldn't have been in a 14-year-old's messages, period.
Yeah, of course.
And that's why his friends ain't gonna look for him, because he's on nastiness.
You know
as
what?
far as I'm concerned, he's cancelled. Yeah. You can see by all of the girls that he had in his phone that he has a direct type. He likes young girls and he likes girls that look like kids. So therefore he has a problem.
He's got
all
a problem.
the stuff what he put in the girl in the message, whether they took stuff out or not, is still there. You were grooming.
Do you know
That's
what is
grooming.
though? Do you know what is though?
So as far as I'm concerned, yeah, I just think Dutchavelli should be cancelled.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's what you think.
And
That's what all these people
so if
think.
his
All right,
friends
cool.
want you
Listen.
to unfollow
All right,
him.
cool. Listen, yeah, that's what you think. That's what you think.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's what you should think. Type of thing. From what?
Yeah, because
from
I've
what
got a
you've seen.
13-year-old daughter.
Yeah, from what you've seen.
And any big man
From what
of
you've
27
seen.
or
Yeah.
28, if he's in her if I find out that he's in her messages, there's a problem.
All right,
do you understand
cool.
what I'm saying?
All right, listen
so
to
there's,
this.
there's love-struck faces, hearts.
All right, listen to this. All right, listen to this though. All right, listen to this. So cool. This said 13, 14-year-old or whatever, yeah. It's his manager's people, them, yeah. So he knows the girl, yeah. So I don't know what the reason is why he was even messaging her. Me personally, there's no even reason to even be messaging a 14-year-old, but I don't know. He knows the girl. The mum's come out saying whatever she's saying. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So my whole thing, the mum's saying what she said, and the mum's in charge of this girl. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So whatever man think, with me, my whole thing is it's clear that he likes little girls, safe, yeah? But, all right, but the girls what he's actually dealing with or doing anything with, they're of age, of legal age. So maybe we should be looking at the legal age of people. Like, because to me, if a 49-year-old or a 50-year-old is digging out a 16-year-old, you're a nonce to me. But that's legal. That's legal, but to me, you're a nonce. You're 49 and you're digging out a 16-year-old. That's a nonce.
Yeah, I agree, but
maybe we need to look at the age of, and with the whole thing, with, all right, he's DMing.
The age of him being 27 in a 14-year-old, to me, is disturbing. Yeah? A 14-year-old speaking to a guy who's a celebrity who girls crush over and things like that. She most probably fancied him. They're not blood family or anything like that. He crossed the line when you saw love hearts and love-struck faces going back and forth. That picture with Ruby Rose and that rapper TJ, with him putting his hand on her private parts, it didn't matter what he was talking about. He should never have wanted to reenact any picture like that with her. There's too many things where he crossed the line to me with an underage girl. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's his responsibility to know better. Even 100%. If she sent him 1,000 love-struck faces, he shouldn't have responded.
100%.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And for that within itself, what he came out and said, I don't think it was good enough. I've seen what I don't care what anybody else wants to say, but I've seen what I need to see.
The first thing, yeah, see when he come out, see after we done the show, and then we done the show, and then he come out and he said something. I think CBiz must have paged him up, obviously, yeah, because CBiz didn't like what he was hearing or whatever, but CBiz ain't his bridging. So CBiz, to me, he's got the right to say that. It's like Bounce saying he ain't his bridging. You can say whatever you want to say, but okay, then his response was, oh, you dusty rappers need to keep my name. I thought that was wrong. You dusty rappers need to keep my name out your mouth. That's mad.
To think that's the first thing he's going to respond to as well.
The first thing, if man's saying that about me or any nonce thing, I tell them suck their mother. That's the first thing. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not even going to say dusty rappers, nothing. I tell you that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So even that, me personally, maybe just don't even say enough. Don't even reply. Like, your first initial talking to the public should have been addressing everything, not addressing people that's talking about it, because they're talking about what they're seeing. Like, this is normal for people to talk about. Even after the show, and when I looked at, I thought, fucking hell, mate. You get what I'm trying to say? That's normal for people to think that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying his personal bridgings maybe should have, I don't know, phoned him, waited to hear from him. And my whole thing is like, if you believe that and you think this guy is this or whatever, move to him, go and look for him. You know what I'm trying to say?
Considering he's got a young fan base and a lot of kids listen to his music, I think that him partying it up in Dubai and not addressing such serious allegations to me was like, are you being serious? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not good enough.
Yeah. Even his response.
His
I think
response-
he's deleted it now.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, I think he's deleted that. Someone told me. But even like, you know, you come and he had his jewels on and whatnot.
The fact of the situation, you know what I mean? So the first fact is I got hacked and targeted. Do you understand? So obviously, whoever's done this, they've deleted bare shit off my Instagram, as you can see if you follow me. They've deleted bare shit off my page. They've deleted shit in my DMs. They've got messages. They've altered and edited them, which you can clearly see.
If I was his management, I would have just told him, look, just come as normal.
Come
don't even
humble and
wear
come
no
bare.
jewels. Don't even, and you know what? Hear what? Boom. I'm a madman. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it looks crazy, but you explain why this is you explain your side. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Me personally, like I'm saying, like, it's not a case where they've hacked his messages, yeah? They've hacked his messages. So you've hacked his messages, so all his messages are there, safe. This is the one 14-year-old he's talking to.
Does it say in a convo how old she is? I'm just saying.
In the convo.
Yeah, does it say in the...
I don't.
Because
He knows how old she is.
What I'm trying to say to you is, obviously you're saying it's been tampered with, yeah? But what I'm trying to say to you is, how did these people know
No,
that's
that's the one that's tampered with.
Listen,
yeah.
I have a big platform, you get me? And I message people. You just message people, you get me? So all I'm saying, yeah, is like, how do you know that? So what is this? Is this someone that's in house, like someone that's fat, like that's
Exactly.
done this then? Because how is man gonna know that then?
Exactly.
That's what, unless they're stating how old they are and then tampering with it. That's all I'm saying. Isn't it? And if it's a family member, you're not just meeting someone on DMs where you've messaged a girl.
Let me interrupt you a sec here, because obviously people...
I totally agree.
Wait, let me interrupt you a sec. Obviously people paged me up last time. You should have introduced your guest straight away because we didn't even know he was Chip's manager till he said. So let me just introduce, I thought Bouncer weren't going to talk about this, but I drew him out. You know what I'm saying? I drew him out neatly. His mouth open. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't even going to introduce him yet. But I drew him out by saying it's been tampered with. He doesn't believe this. Do you get what I'm saying? So, boom, this is Bouncer, my liquor big brother.
No, come on, my
Do you get what I'm saying? From a long time. You understand? From a long time, from all... Blood, I'm telling you, from all Eros days. You know what I'm trying to say, from Morocco, and you understand?
No, man.
The man that's been in the streets. I know you hear all the rumours or whatever, but we're not here. We don't deal with rumours. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We deal with real life shit. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's my liquor big brother. You understand? So the love is there. Dig Dat's old manager. You know what I mean? He bring Dig Dat to all his fame, all of that. Check out his podcast as well.
Music, lifestyle, culture.
Yeah,
come on.
You know what I mean? Big up Esther as well.
Big
They're
up
doing
Esther.
their thing.
No.
So yeah, I just want to big up Bouncer straight away, so you know
Come
who he
on,
is.
my bro.
So yeah, going back to this Dutch thing, I agree. All right, cool. That's just me, my opinion. Okay, it looks tampered with but my whole thing is, okay, bro, like, I agree. He's in the wrong, innit, type of thing. Like, he's talking to little girls. But my whole thing is, I'm looking at everything from the outside, innit? I'm not his brethren. I don't know him like that. I like Steph. I've done work with Steph, and I've got respect for her. So just from that alone is why I took even that stance in the first place. Because I'm not going to disrespect her or violate her. That's her people. So that's why I took that stance. But my whole thing is his messages has been hacked. That's the one young girl he's chatting to. Why, if he's not chatting to bare other young girls or whatever, underage, yeah? So my whole thing is, like, the friends, his so-called friends, like, jumping up and down or whatever, yeah? It's like, they weren't his friends, is my whole thing. Do you get what I'm trying to... They wasn't his friends, you know? Like, so... Anyway, let's move on from that car. You get what I'm saying? That's just going to be...
We'll go on forever.
Go on, because I know you've got...
With you saying, with him talking to other girls, you're just the 114. Like, I know it said the legal age is 16, but everybody's got common sense. I still think that those girls are too young for him. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, most
Like,
definitely.
exactly.
But that's morally.
Exactly. So
That's
therefore,
morally.
he's got a problem.
That's morally, but Cream, I agree, yeah, but that's morally. That's his preference. That's his preference. See, some man like feet, some man like gal whipping them and being a slave, and that's their preference. I'm not on that. I don't rate that. I don't rate man that like feet and all of that stuff. Like, that's your preference. Man that like sucking pussy, that's your preference. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Everyone. So if he likes young girls, as long as they're legal, that's his preference. We think that's nasty. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But my whole thing is a 51-year-old fucking a 16-year-old. To me, you're a nonce. But it's legal. It's legal. So we need to look at maybe what's legal and what maybe up in that
Definitely.
age. Maybe up in that age. Because if we're all thinking like, oh no, he shouldn't be linking, he shouldn't be talking to an 18-year-old or 17-year-old. If that's what we're thinking, and he's 27 years old, he shouldn't be talking to these girls, and the girl looks like, forget what she looks like, yeah?
Exactly.
Because that's mad anyway, yeah? But it's legal. So maybe that's what we need to be looking at. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Up in that age. But with the whole 14-year-old thing, that's Foxy's people, them. So I don't know how he, or what he's thinking in his brain, or if that's, I don't know why he's doing that, why he's talking to, that's mad. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But my whole thing is her mum, her actual mother, her guardian, that's in charge of her, has come out and said, rare, and said it's all good, it's all, so it's on her. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Everybody else saying all of the blah, 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 talking, but the mum said rare. So if the mum, the actual guardian of this youth, is saying, so everyone jumping up and down, all right, cool.
That would never come out of my mouth
all right,
as a mother.
yeah, but that's you. But it's come out of her mouth. But it's come out of her mouth. So my whole thing,
her,
all right, cool, that's up to her, but it's up to her and it's her you. So my whole thing is everyone that's got such a big problem with it, and instead of all talking, go look for the you, innit? Go do him something. Because you see what? Like I said, in jail, when man find out rare, or whatever, like what man say or whatever, man get the papers or whatever, man move to you. Man don't talk about it out the window, oh, my man's a nonce, you know, or he's a nonce, yo, next door. We just move to you. It's not, man will wait, like, you, like, I know certain, like, even the white people, them take that crazy, like the white boy, them. They'll go and do you up. You know that as well. They'll do you up. Do you know what I'm saying? You get done up.
No, in jail, bro, like in the jailhouse, them things that the officers are telling, like the officers are telling man, listen, on, my man's in jail for that, and they're telling man so he gets mashed up, not because anything, and then my man gets mashed up and he's been moved on to the VP unit. Are you with me? So, yeah, man. But moving on, man. Change this.
Let's change this because
change the subject.
You know what it is? I just needed to address it because obviously I see some of the comments and people's like, oh, and I get obviously people's like, oh, like why didn't you talk about the Dutch thing? It's not even a case of
everyone has a opinion. It's like my man's response, like they wanted me to talk on it. And like, do you know what I mean? They wanted that. That's what they want. And anything that comes, like whatever, if he comes out and says anything about me, they're like, what did you see? So it's like sometimes people just they just want the whole. Sometimes, with me, I don't even go on too much on the comments because you can't win with them. You can't win with the comments. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, it's real life. Like I even phoned you. I phoned you. I said, blood, leave that for other people.
No, you did say that. You said it,
bro,
still.
like, cause we both fell victim to that bandwagon. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And it's not nice. So my whole thing is, because our thing, we're gangsters as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We don't even want to promote that. But my whole thing is, if that's what man think, man, do something about it.
Yeah, listen, we're in a world now, that people will rather create fake accounts and then get at you that way.
Oh,
remember,
definitely.
we come from the era where there was no social media, so we was very direct. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you didn't rate, man, you didn't like, man, like, you don't like, man, because man's troubled you or troubled your people or robbed you or done this, you get me? And, you know what I'm trying to say? And that's where it was, man, was direct people. But now, people are not direct, so they will put something up on the socials or whatever like that, and you know what I mean, they're not gonna see man and page man and be like, yo, I don't like you. The same man that don't like man gonna shake man's hand. Are you with me? So it's just like, it is what it is.
Come on, just so you lot know, I've normally I take this off, but I've just kept it on because obviously Bouncer's here and his shoulders looked a bit too crazy, so I thought I'm gonna keep my vest on.
No,
I'll
come
probably
on.
take it off in a sec. Yeah, I'll probably take it off. I ain't been going gym, man. I ain't even been eating good. Like your biceps
man,
are
you're
looking
good.
crazy next to mine.
Nah, bro, I'm just
know what I
trying to
mean?
just trim up.
But
I'm
you
doing the
know,
boxing
just
thing.
look at the cover of Real of the Most Volume 1 if you want to see chest. And, you understand? Yeah. Man was fresh
Come on.
fresh out of jail. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, so the main subject today is prison. Yeah. So I just, because that was something that I'd been DM'd about on the podcast show. They was like, can you talk about prison and, you know, your experiences in prison and this, that, whatnot. Is there anything else current, Cream, that you saw before we get into the main subject?
No, I think we should jump in.
Yep.
Yeah, you haven't got anything else current?
I'll talk about it after.
No, let's talk about it now, please.
No, not really.
Okay, so we'll jump into the prison. Yeah,
man.
that's the main subject. So I'm going to start with, okay, to begin with, obviously, going to prison. Yeah. Like, I first went prison when I was 16, so I was a little kid. Yeah.
What was that? 19 what?
No, forget that. Forget all of that. Forget all of that. But yeah,
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, I first went to prison in the 90s. Yeah, I first went to prison in the 90s. Yeah, so cool. Yeah, when I went prison, it was very different to prison now. We didn't have no TVs. We was doing like 23 hour bang up. Imagine, furthermore, you see, when I first come to Feltham, you know who was on the wing? Hamza. But it wasn't Hamza them times, he was Joker. Jokes, you get me? Yeah. So Jokes was on the wing, Treasure. Yeah, so...
you have toilets in your cell then? Or
yeah, we had toilets. We had toilets. We had cellmates, we had dorm, we had single bang up as well. But we just didn't have TVs. I remember them times, they just started bringing out TVs and it was like, you had to be enhanced and it was like some long yellow TV, black and white thing and you had to tune it. You get what I'm saying? But that weren't for me because you had to be on enhanced. But Feltham was nuts because it only took 3 weeks to get enhanced. You know, like other Jones, it takes you how long to get enhanced. Yeah. Feltham, behave yourself for 3 weeks. You're enhanced them times. So, yeah. So, the first initial thing is going to prison. Yeah. I want to talk about, obviously, Bouncer's here. Bouncer's done a lot of jail. I want to talk about maybe the things they send kids prison for. You know, maybe not send every child prison for certain things. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So,
I think they just kind of like, prison stems from the area you're brought up in, innit? In a sense of like being around your peers, being from the school, being around the man them, being in gangs, from being in gangs, starting from petty theft, from petty theft, shoplifting, from shoplifting, then robbing phones, from robbing phones, then carrying a knife, you get me, and so forth, innit? Then carrying a gun and whatever. So
that's crime, yeah.
That's crime.
That's levels of crime.
Level of crime. But
my whole thing, fam, yeah, it's like, like when was the first time you went to jail? How old was you?
17.
Okay, so you was a kid as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why or why?
Yeah.
So it's like, as a big man, yeah, when you look at 17-year-olds and 16-year-olds, yeah, I'm just talking about the first time they go to prison. Yeah, maybe you should look at every case separately and maybe think there's an alternative to save this kid. Maybe he doesn't need to go to prison. Because you see me, I was a very clever youth, a smart youth. I got all my GCs or whatever. I got caught up with the wrong crowd, whatever. I just like to be bad. Yeah, I had no father, whatever. I just like to be bad. But looking back, because of like obviously I got nicked for whatever robbery. And they used us as an example and they gave us 2 years. I was 16, my Cody was young, we was 16. So it's like, at that time, people our age was like getting 3 months, do a month and a half. So it's like, my whole thing is like, maybe you should look at certain kids and what their actual crime is. And maybe, bruv, I'd never even been given a combo before I went prison. I haven't even been given anything. I went straight to prison.
They're not sentencing you for your actual crime. They're sentencing you for the intelligence, who you are, and the back end, the intelligence, what the police is writing about you.
But if I was 16, I wouldn't know what. Do you get what I'm saying? I was nobody. But anyway, that's just a person. That's me.
Yeah.
That's just a personal issue. Yeah, because even when going to jail, when I actually reached jail, and like I was seeing certain people, and I'm thinking like, what the hell are you doing in jail? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like we was all making man sing out the window. You get what I'm saying? Me and my Reggie and Wayne.
You was that bully in jail, yeah?
Yeah. I had to do GOAD and all that. Good order and discipline, K2, all of that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because I didn't remember I was young as well, so it's like I didn't even understand that I was bullying or whatever. I was just trying to survive in my environment, and it's like, but certain people you just think there was like little like, but anyway, like in for like twocks and all that, taken whilst on like like driving away cars but they were little kids, 15 and all that. So and what I'd like to say about the Wales, my experiences in Wales is the screws are not nice. They were very, very, like, they were bullies.
Yeah, they were bullies.
They were bullies. I was getting extra days. I was getting extra days for anything. Anything. Yeah. My mom was disobeying direct orders. I was getting like an extra 3 days, extra 7 days for Riviere, pull your jeans up, Riviere. And I'm just, whatever, extra 3 days for that. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like they used to take the piss. But yeah, so Wales is not a nice place, and we need to actually look and think they're children, bro. They're children. We was children, bro.
No, we was children.
We was children, and they don't deal with children.
I can't lie. I was a child, but I went jail for robbing a Secuco box. You know what I'm trying to say? So I deserved jail. Like they grabbed me, they caught me, and I got my sentence. I got 4 years due to at that time, and that was for something so serious, from running up at the bank and robbing a Secuco box. You know what I'm trying to say? So, obviously the stories in jail is like, remember I've come. Jail's a real place, isn't it? It's a direct. It will get cracking there and then, anywhere, in the mosque, the chapel, on the walkway, in the gym. We are fighting. Do you know what I mean? And we're in certain jails where, like Portland, that they've got kitchen knives over there. Like people are throwing the kitchen knives over the wall, and we've got kitchen knives plotted up. Yes, bro. You know what I mean? And this is prison, and we're around Brom Utes, Manchester Utes, East, North, South. Do you get me? I was on Rodney. You get me? And Nelson. And Portland, we're at the edge where the sea, you can see the sea, bro. We're in Dorset, bro. The seagulls are there. So we're in, like, we're living this hardship. You get
you're
me?
lucky you went Portland when you went Portland, because you went Portland in my time. You'd seen hardship.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah, because it's slop out and all that.
Yeah. There is some of the wings had
you had to shit in a bucket, bro.
You had to press, bros.
You had to shit in a bucket.
The wings stank of piss and shit when I was there. Like the whole where people are dashing shit out of the cages. You with me? So they're dashing. So if they're pressing and we're waiting half an hour and that to get out, they're dashing shit outside their windows. They get in the bucket to shit in the bucket, and then in the morning, like it's nasty. Yeah, prison's nasty, and that was through that was through from 17 to 19. From Feltham, I lived at High Life in Rochester. Got kicked out of Rochester, Portland. Boom, finished my sentence off in Portland. You get me?
Yeah. Well, I went on tour. Every bloody time, because my whole thing was always like, I was like anti-authority. So I always used to see the screws as normal people. I didn't used to see them like as if, like I used to see through the uniform. So it's like, all my arguments as a whale used to always be with screws. I used to punch them up all the time and get shipped out here, there and everywhere. So yeah, I preferred prison up north, to be fair. That's where I got all my friends up north. R.I.P. Tricks and all that. I done Stoke, Keith, Doncaster. I done all them jails up north, the whale-wise. Ended up getting starred up. Went to done Walton in Liverpool. And yeah, so prison is a place where, but my whole thing is like, when you go prison, this is my message, what I want to send to people. Maybe try and make the best out of it, you know? Because it's a place where you do reach your higher being. To me, I reached my higher being in prison because it's like you get time on your own, like to
Go to the gym.
when you think about it, blood, yeah, every single time man's gone jail, all your plans, all your dreams, when I come out, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You got all these, when you're writing to your girl, you got all these things. You're gonna be so faithful. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that, and then you come out, and it's like you
Fall
forget.
into the same
yeah,
thing.
you forget.
That you was in jail.
And my whole thing to people now is try and always remember your plans and your thoughts when you was in that cell on your own, and try and keep to that plan when you come out, because it's hard to get caught back up into the whole society and, you go raving and all that. It's hard, but you need to think about what you was thinking about in that cell. And you don't want to go back there. Like, luckily for me and luckily for Bouncer, we found something else that can, secure our freedom. Well, as long as possible, because obviously we can never say we'll never go back to jail, and that's the saddest thing. Once you've been to prison, you can never say you'll never go back to prison because it's not really up to you.
Never know, innit?
Yeah,
You
it's
never
not
know.
really up to you. I've been 6 times, and 3 of those times I've been doing music. I've cleaned up my life. What I can say is the last time I went prison, it helped that I cleaned up my life because I got remanded quickly. For I run down some some bouncer. I run down a bouncer in Vauxhall with a borer. Yeah, allegedly, yeah. But fucking, got remanded so quick, yeah. Fucking, my girl, my sister got me out. I was supposed to be performing in Canada. I was supposed to be performing in Canada on the Friday. I got to tell you this one, sorry. Yeah, I was supposed to be performing on a Friday, yeah. So, it's my good friend Sharon. Sharon's night. So we've gone Sharon's night, whatever. Man's not in the greatest mind state. So we're raving, we're on a non-stop. We've ended up in Vauxhall anyway, yeah. I'm on diesel stuff. I'm on a lot of stuff, yeah. And I just remember I'm in this rave, and I remember Clint. I remember C saying to me, "Oh yeah, I'm going." Yeah, he's like, "Come." I was like, "No, I'm staying there. I was with Scams. You get me, Mark Lambs and that, yeah. So I'm like, "No, I'm staying." So he's like, "Oh," yeah. So he's gone. He's like, "Oh, you like watch the Madman, wherever, yeah, cool." He's gone. Boom, raving. I remember leaving the club, yeah, drinking a drink. The bouncer said to me, "Oh, you can't bring your drink outside." Yeah. So I said, "Oh, all right." Drank the drink. That's the glass on the floor.
In the bus.
Yeah, that's the glass. I'm drunk. I'm buzzing. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm mental. You know what I mean? I'm past. I'm gone. So boom now. I've just felt a bang in my face.
Bang in your face?
You bang in my face. You get me? I'm walking off.
Oh my God.
There's a bang in the face for this. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a bang in the face for this. He's felt there was a need to bang in the face for this. Do you get what I'm saying? He's felt there was a need to bang in the face for this. So, allegedly, I felt there was a need to pull out a knife. But my whole thing is I didn't pull out a knife. Someone passed it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah? Boom. Anyway. Boom. A knife was pulled out. Bouncer, he's gone. You get what I'm saying? He don't want...
That's out.
Gone. He's gone. He don't want... The knife was out, allegedly. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, cut a long story short. Boom. Gone about my business. Fucking... We're going where we're going. I've realised I've lost my phone. You get me? I said, "Bro, I've lost my phone." Remember, I'm buzzing, The man's like, "You're getting mad." Man's even going mad at me. "Ah, you're going to get me recalled. You went mad, you can't do that. But I'm going back for my phone. Bear in mind, I've still got the borer. Whatever. Boom, as I've come outside the door, I've seen feds coming out. Can't believe this, you get me? See him, they're pointing now. They're pointing at me. I'm running. You get me? I'm running.
Fast.
Blood, I've all run past the man them that I've left, telling them I'm going for my borer. They're moving like they don't even know me. I'm gone. I'm running. I've ended up in Vauxhall. Like bus station, or I'm running. They're chasing me. Feds are chasing me. You get me? They've got me, fam. They've got me. You get me? I can't run no more. You know when you're running so much, there's nowhere to run. I can't run no more. One of them's rugby tackled me in a mad way. You get what I'm saying? But I've dashed the borer, innit? I've tried to dash the borer. Boom, I've dashed the borer. But the borer's licked off a fence and landed by my head. Yeah. Thanks for making so much noise, Deluxe, whilst I was talking. But yeah. Yeah. So the borer's licked off the fence and landed by my head, fam. So as they're nicking me, I'm looking at the borer. I think, here we go. So yeah,
you tried to dash the ball,
I tried to dash it. It's licked the fence and it landed by my face, fam. You get me? Landed by my face, boom. Got nicked anyway.
You know your head, you're like, I'm going to Joe.
Prison. But remember, I'm buzzing, so I'm buzzing, so it's not even calculating that I'm going prison. Yeah. I'm still buzzing, so it's like, boom, you're nicked. Madness, anyway, boom. Police station, where, boom, as I've woken up, I'm snapping out of the buzz, innit? So I'm thinking, oh my Lord. Boom. Gone caught. My girl's looking at me like she don't even know what's going on. But obviously my brethren's just dead, so no one can't really deal with me mad. Because they know my head's mad. So it's like, all right, cool. Boom, remanded. I can't. So bear in mind, I've got a show on Friday. I've been remanded. This happened on a Saturday, so they kept me on a Sunday. Went caught on a Monday, got remanded. Yeah? I've got to fucking perform in I've got to perform in Canada. I think I was supposed to fly out on a Thursday. Yeah, so I'm in myself pissed at my whole life. Like, I can't even believe I've done this. Do you get what I'm saying? Boom now. So obviously you have to remember they get the bail app or whatever in Crown Court the next day. My girl, my sister's gone and they've applied for it. But remember, I'm in jail. I'm not even watching. I'm with Big Bands. He's a rapper, yeah. Big up my G, Big Bands, yeah. He was my cellmate, yeah. Thames side. So I didn't even know they're going for this, whatever. So they've gone for it. Obviously, they've said to the judge, look, he's got a performance. I'm going not guilty, innit? So they're saying, look, he's not going, like he's saying that's not him, that wasn't him, blah, blah, blah. Cut a long story short, they accepted the 20 bags, surety, rare, yeah? So I've got bail. They give me bail, judge in chambers, but I didn't know this. This is the first, but I've been in jail from a little kid. I've never got judge in chambers, yeah. So I wasn't expecting it anyway. Big Bands knows anyway, yeah. Come on, I obviously managed to get popped off, couple spliffs and that. Boom, so I've come back. Couple days later, I think I was in jail on Monday, and then on the Wednesday, I've come back from dinner, and they've gone, Riviere, yeah, you've got bail. Like, what? Fam, I couldn't believe it. It was like, fam, that's never happened to me in my life. Do you know what I'm saying? Bear in mind, I'm just here waiting for my next, I'm going court next week, Crown. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just there, they told me I got bail. I think, oh my, I'm over the moon. You get what I'm saying? But this time I'm over the moon. So I've come in the cell, I'm saying, yo, Bands, right? Bands is even happy for me now. Boom, I've gone to build up a grade spliff. My brethren Large, little brother Large was on the other wing. Large sent me over something. You get me? So we're building up a little grade thing. You get me? And he's gone, blood, nah, man, leave that for me, man. What's wrong with you? Like, you're going on road, right? I said, for real, boom. Took out all, I had a look at Ash and all that, boom. I hadn't even declared yet. You know, like I was going to burn a little spliff when he goes to sleep or something, but boom, popped off everything. Yeah, boom. Gone road, you get me? Ended up flying out on the Thursday. I landed road on the Wednesday, got my trim, everything, packed my bags, and I flew out the Thursday morning. And Westwood and all that was already there. And then when I got there, Westwood was there. Like, word to West, you know. Anyway, we had a good holiday. But came back, I was on tag, whatever. But anyway, getting to the main point, yeah. I'm supposed to get 18, do 9 at least, bro. Yeah, come on, you get what I'm saying? That's mad. So anyway, I ended up coming back. I was on tag, went court anyway. I ended up changing my plea to guilty. Yeah, on the strength of I changed the facts of the case, because the fact they were trying to say that I backed out the knife. So I changed the facts. I said, no, I didn't back out the knife. I was handed over the knife, rare. So I didn't have the knife on me, so I changed the facts. Yeah, and my mitigation, basically, I was a mentor kids, rare. And I changed my life, basically. And even when the judge looked at it, like, right, you hadn't been in trouble for so long. You don't go to jail no more. Cut a long story short, I ended up getting a 2-year combo, all that I had to do with probation, all of that, yeah. Think first course, all that shit, yeah. Big up my niggas on that course, yeah. But yeah, so I had to do all of that. But the judge actually said to me, you're a mentor now. Like, you changed your life. Like, you could see, obviously, my mitigation, my brethren just died. I was buzzing. But my whole thing was, at that time, I swear even knife crime was going in the news. I just thought I was finished anyway, yeah. Boom. But I didn't care because I'd done my gig, whatever. But the judge said, yeah, you've changed your life. Da, da, da. I was surprised. In London, yeah. I was surprised, yeah. So he's give me a combination order. But I just remember, that's because I've changed my life.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So
it was the other day as well. Let me just stop you. The other day, one of my brethren's little young G's, they were gonna send him to court, and I read a letter to the judge. You get me? Because during COVID, I go into prisons. I went into Pentonville and done a talk for Black History Month. You get me? So I wrote a letter to the judge for him and told him they checked out my name. They spared him 18 months.
Bruv, I always write a letter.
So it's like, it's important that obviously whatever man's doing, now me as an older, I'm trying to like take the youth from and trying to do it positive. Like come off the roads, go to the studio, express your gang shit in your music, but don't do it on the roads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely. But just always I'm just trying to say, just have belief in what you're doing. Like if you're changing and you change for the better, have belief that, if you do slip up, because, we're human beings in it, so you might have a little slip up, but they might look at your slip up as a slip up, because blood, looking at that blood, like that was God.
No, of course. Even like, I'll tell you about a story that I had on my last sentence, because I got sentenced to 11 years. I got 12 months for a robbery, and I got 10 years for selling drugs in Southampton. So 11, I'd done half of it. So even through my time, I was still kind of involved in gangs and that, but I started fixing up, and I went to a jail. I'm not even gonna name the jail, but even in there, something came out. It was a legal high called Spice. You get me? So Spice came out. The legal
I'm gonna
high.
take off this vest, man. I need to promote.
No, come on.
I need to promote my thing. We can see. I know your shoulders are crazy, but you get me. I'm just gonna get the Marga shoulders out. Let me take off the glasses. Fuck it, man.
So yeah.
Hot, man. Real of the most, is it me?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, obviously, man, when you're in jail, not a lot of people that I was in jail with, they know this story, you get me? So they know to the extent, like, of this story, you get me? But separately...
Go on, fam. Man's got beard now. Go on.
Yeah, so separately, I remember, when you're in jail, you're always trying to find out an avenue of how to make money. It is what it is. Man had phones, man had everything in jail. You get me?
Come on.
So somehow I found out an avenue, you get me, how to get flipping, how to start licking out the dotting off the Spice, legal high in the jail, you get me? So I remember I invested £300 in something called Exodus Dalmatian. At the time, you can order it on the internet and it's just getting delivered to you. Somehow it got in the jail. And from that £300, I made something like $7,000 back. Like, and I thought, listen, it's a one-off. Like, this thing's a one-off. And somehow I kept on doing it. So out of 18 months me being in the jail, I had a year run. And out of that year run, I made over $100,000 from just doing my thing. But do you know what? That done, it changed my life, because when I came out, I put that piece into the music. And now man has never changed turned back from the road stuff. So man took that negative, turned into a positive. And even though what man was doing, it was wrong, but at the time, Spice was like, that's when it just come out. So no one didn't really know what it actually was. Do you know what I mean? People were smoking it, but what it actually done, like when I come out now, it put me in a position where it's like, right, I didn't need to come out and commit crime, and I was doing things the right way, and I had my own money to invest in the artists that I was working with at the time, and it connected it, and now it's giving man a platform. Like not that, but now I've just enhanced it. You know what I'm saying? And now, bro, I sit in my yard and make money from promo. I could stay in my yard all for the whole month and post on my Snapchat and make my money from promo. You get me? And live. So yeah, man, that's one thing.
That's one thing. Yeah, if you are gonna do that, to be fair, because you can make a lot of peas. R.I.P. Cyril. Romy came out and got the Ferrari.
Yeah.
But yeah, flipping. Yeah, got the lambs and that. But if you are gonna do that, yeah, definitely invest your money wisely. You know, but if you're not gonna take
Joe, it's just an angle, innit?
Yeah,
people are coming to you up with bud, they're smoking grade, they got their phones, and that's how it was in Joe. Everyone trying to survive because we ain't all got the man them that's gonna send man postal orders.
My whole thing is you came out and used the money wisely.
Yeah.
Like you used it to enhance your lifestyle in a better way, in a legit way.
Yeah.
You know, so I think. Well done. You know, well done. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a man that's gonna say don't rare because I've been in the trenches, so I know if that's your thing, do your thing. You know, like, and that's another thing I want to even say about prison. You know, like there's a lot of prisoners, there's a lot of people in there that are so talented and all that, bro. Like I've gone gym. I know you've probably gone gym and all that. Like playing football, you're playing with guys that could play for England. You know, like playing table tennis. You're playing with like pool, like it's
chess.
There's some even things what we have to do, you know, that you couldn't even imagine, like charging our phone.
Yeah, the stuff we went through to charging our phone, from the AA batteries to any batteries to the plug sockets to stingers, even cooking food in a bucket with a stinger and busting the kettle and putting and come on, bro.
Do not get prisoners twisted and think they're all dumb. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because how we have to live and how we have to survive, many wouldn't be able to fathom it, you know, like even down to like sending down a line or putting the line through the pipes and little things what we've had to learn from the start. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like these are all things like, you know, like even you can use in life, like for instance, like you spend so much time on your own, so anytime you have on road that you have to go through that, you know how to deal with it. You know how to deal with your own
company.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's like with this whole lockdown thing, I promise you it's affecting people that haven't gone jail more than it's affecting people that have gone jail.
Of course.
Because we're used to our own company.
We're used to it.
You know? So like, even like the other day, bro, man moved and that, so I didn't have a fridge yet because I was waiting for the fridge to get delivered. So it's like, my people then was like, what you like? I'm saying, do you know I grew up without a fridge? Like I grew up without a fridge. Like I had to use the window to put my drinks by the window in the winter and that. Like so, do you get what I'm trying to say?
Window
I'm saying,
ledge,
there's
the
things,
milk.
There's things from prison what you can use on road to get you through. You know, and patience is definitely one thing that you can definitely learn in prison because you know see what that day is gonna come. You know, you get what I'm saying. And if you're patient. You have to be patient. You know, they're not going to...
Everyone has their day, though. Everyone has their day, so it's important to be patient. Obviously, it's important. For me, one thing I'll share, like, what I found hard is, obviously, I went to jail 3 times, and I ended up doing a total of 10 years in jail. And I find it hard coming out of that lapse, keep on going, coming out, going in, coming out.
Yeah, the cycle.
That was like, how am I gonna get out of that?
Yeah, it's a cycle.
And so I know a lot of road man, a lot of not even just road people. Like when they go to prison, they keep coming in and out. It's like
my cycle, luckily, was from Wales. So my cycle was from 16 to like 21, and then
stopped.
Then North Star.
Yeah, North Star.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And music. So if I didn't find North Star and music and find the love for music. I'd still be in that cycle.
Yeah, of course.
Because I didn't know nothing else. But that cycle. See, if I was to get pissed off on road, I go to prison. I'll do whatever.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And I didn't care. Because it's like, I've been there from 16, that's what I know, more than road. Because I do jail, then I'll be on road for like 6 months, do jail. So I know jail more than road as a kid. So if I was to get annoyed or pissed off, or if I go broke, or I'm doing madness. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. But now, if I got on my face, I'm cool. I'm easy. I'm this bill. Because you see what I know now. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That if I be patient and I be cool, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get to see some form of sunshine. So
100.
You know what I mean? So it's something you have to learn as well.
But look at the long way how you've come, bro. You're doing a podcast, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like you're challenging your energy into a podcast, and whatever you want to express, you're expressing it on the podcast instead of doing anyone anything. And that is amazing. That's sick to see. Do you know what I mean? And that's what you have to kind of, we're in an era where you got to keep up now. You got to keep up. You're doing podcasts. In the next year or so, your thing will be popping.
But
and then, you know what I'm saying?
So, you know the wickedest thing, yeah? It's mad you saying that, yeah? Because a man shouted, I was chatting to my bridging, whatever you know him, but chatting to my bridging and saying, you know what, blood, you got to be careful, you know? Like, why? Like, don't people like take you for some podcast guy and rare? Remember, it's G's what man's dealing with. So it's like, they're looking at it from a gangster angle. Like, you got to be careful, you know, blood, because you don't want people mixing you up with rare. I'm saying, see what, blood? I'm at a point and an age in my life, I don't even give a shit.
What like, people even
blood,
think.
I don't even give a shit, car. Mix me up then, car. When you see me, all challenges are welcome. Do you get what I'm trying to say? When you see me, deal with me mad. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Deal with me like this podcast dickhead. Deal with me like that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? All challenges are welcome. I'm just still getting on with my life. I'm getting on my life. But
but no one's gonna see this. This is we're in the era, yeah, where even trappers, yeah, like the legit people are out weighing the trappers. The legit people are looking at the trappers like, bro, your money looks kind of stupid. You get me? Like man's legit money is looking more cleaner than you're looking more sicker than your trap money. Do you know what I mean? So people just care about success, innit, and chasing the bag. So the age that we're at, that's what we need to help each other. I come on here, I jump on this podcast, I come on another podcast, I jump on it. Man's not in no, you're not trying to say.
Exactly.
So that's what we need to focus on.
Going back to jail and prison and all that, it's like, you know, a lot of people like to think it's a holiday camp, like I said before. But it's serious, man. Like, you know, what got you through that, man?
Yeah, what got me through it, it was just like,
a lot of time, man.
Yeah, I know, but it's like receiving letters.
I was going to say letters.
Yeah, receiving letters from man's family. I weren't really on the phone in the outside world, really,
that's like
because
me,
I didn't really, when I'm doing big sentences, it's just like a distraction.
Pointless.
You know what I mean? But receiving letters and cell workouts like training, man's faith, obviously praying, making dua.
Reading.
Yeah, I'm dyslexic, so I didn't really do the reading thing too much, but I was more like on like watching documentary where I had like a USB and that and the documentary.
So when you say you locked off like the outside, how did you feel like after visits? Did you feel like worse?
Yeah, a little bit, because it's like I'm ready to come home now, but I didn't really have that much visits because I'll make my mum come see me, make my daughter come up, but it's like to a minimal, you know what I mean?
It's a hard visit, man.
Yeah, because when they're going, and man's it, and then I'm just here, you know what I mean? And it was just, it's like, it's time to done. I'm done now.
And what advice would you give to anyone like that's got any long prison time?
Well, you've seen my story. You can go on, you can watch my documentary, see my story. You can see that man has done almost 10 years of my life in prison and changed my life around. You know what I mean? So, this is from like not giving up, being consistent and keeping going for it. So there's no, like, don't ever let no one like bring you that, oh, you can't do this. Because when I jumped into the management scene, people was laughing at managers. They didn't really, no one really rating a manager, you know. I'm a music manager. No, they want to be a music manager. Now, man, fortunate and I'm happy. Nearly everyone's a music manager
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everyone has
yeah,
an artist.
Yeah.
Fam,
You get me?
You know the maddest thing? See the last person on here?
Yeah.
Sammy.
Yeah.
Boss Bath.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? The original.
Yes.
With Chip, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The original.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying? When it weren't, you know what I mean? When
Yeah.
it weren't in fashion. You know
When
what I
it
mean?
wasn't in fashion.
You know what I mean?
And don't get it twisted. I big up all the managers that was before me. But I'm saying when I don't know, maybe the road you saw a man's story and I was like, what? My man can do that with another brother that's done how long in prison and he's doing a madness.
Yeah.
Bro, man can do this as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
yeah.
Because I've got my friend's son is in prison and he phones me, just turned 20. Imagine he turned 20 on the 20th,
Okay.
2020. Imagine that in prison.
What's his name?
Raekwon, free
Yeah.
Ray, but yeah,
Free him up, big up.
Cupboard.
yeah, free Troy, free everybody.
Yeah.
But I was saying to him, like, make sure you focus, like, when you're ready to come out, make sure, like, you stick to doing your music, like, put everything.
Consistency is the key because
And
what people...
He's been praying as well,
Yeah.
like he was saying, like that's been helping him as well.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like exercise and stuff. It was
Yeah.
hard throughout the quarantine because they wasn't able to exercise.
Yeah,
There was
yeah,
lockdown and everything. But
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
No, consistency is key because see this day and age, if you keep at it, it's like this podcast. You keep at this podcast, in 2 years it's popping. And the brand endorsement deals, the deals you're gonna get, just like my podcast, but Rome wasn't built in a day. So what people will see something and be like, it's got the views are shit. I don't want to do this, and then put them off. No, keep at it. Look at ZZ Mills. I big up ZZ Mills, you're my brethren. But look, at first, bare people didn't really. Do you know what I mean? Now she got one of the most popping. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's a fact.
Yeah, big up ZZ, man.
You know what I'm saying? So and she
Barber
built her
Mark's
thing.
cousin, you get me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Barber Mark's cousin, you get me? My barber's cousin, but yeah, big up ZZ.
Yeah.
But yeah.
See, next thing I wanted to say though, as well, what I wanted to point out, what I wanted to touch on, yeah. See, like, obviously, I've been on both sides of the gates, as you have, yeah. So it's easy to become bitter when you're locked up. It's easy, you know.
Yeah.
So you have to understand as well, yeah, being on road for a long period of time. Sometimes road's not easy, and sometimes people enjoy your friends. They might not understand that, you know, like, sometimes, and they need to understand that, because I've had people like, you know, like come out and like, you didn't phone me, like you didn't check me when I was in jail, and I think, bruv, like, you didn't phone me. Like, I can't phone the blue phone. So it's like, it's hard to, and with me, it's always hard for me because when I go jail, I don't phone no one to get me anything. I deal with my gal or my sister or my mum when she was alive. Do you get what I'm saying? It's difficult for me to see. So but yeah, you just need to bear that in mind as a prisoner as well. That road, sometimes there's man on road that's in jail as well. You know, I've been on road and in jail.
Man, them have time in their hands as well. So prison, the conversation is always a bitter place, isn't it? And I've seen where I am in my life, and I've seen conversations where it's like you got the jail man them, and they'll say what they say, but with all due respect, where man is, it is so irrelevant to what they're saying because man's not in that world no more. Do you know what I mean? It's here or there. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't matter. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like before, on my first and second time coming out of prison, I was bitter towards the man them guys. Like it wasn't there for me. But then I realized it's my fault I'm in jail. It's my fault. Everyone's got kids. People got kids. People got real life. People going through their own mental health. It's my fault I'm in jail. Only my intermediate, my people them, like, do you know what I mean? And that's like my mum. Like my mum. Forget anyone else, my mum. If my mum decided not to check for me, then it's like raw.
Yeah.
But everything else, I'm not gonna come out and be like, you didn't check for me. I'm just gonna crack on with my work. And if you start bringing up, oh bro, you don't bring my name. Like, bro, what? Did you do anything for me in jail? Like, just leave me. I'm not troubling you. Did I more like? Do you know what I'm saying though? I will help you anyway. I will help you anyway. But that's what I'm getting now.
That's when it comes out now. But that's when it comes out.
That's when it will come out, innit? Bro, I'm getting it now, brother. You don't do nothing for me, bro. Did you do anything for me?
For the 10 years I was in jail, like, Where did you do? What did you do for
I don't know.
yourself?
Yeah.
Forget for me. What did you do for yourself?
Self.
Whilst I
Yeah,
was in jail?
Joe.
Because I've had to do this for myself.
And you didn't do nothing for me. I
know what I'm
haven't come with no negative energy, but don't come with your sour mouth like raw, like I've done something wrong towards
Yeah.
you. 'Cause I will still try to help you.
And sometimes man forget man's being on that side as well, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Man's being on that side, bro. So it's always love. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But yeah, sometimes it's you're not able. You get what I'm trying to say? And they need to keep that in mind. You know? So yeah, what you saying, Cream? I ain't heard your calm voice all day. Like, what's happening? You know what I mean?
I was just like making you and Bouncer talk. Do you know what I mean? You lot got more experience on that side.
You know what it is? See, prison, yeah? We could just go on for ages.
Yeah.
Those are stories, isn't it?
You get what I'm trying to say? So it's one of them ones where, like, even coming out, that's what I wanted to say as well. Like, a lot of people getting recalled now. Like, I've never been recalled once, Bounce. Because you see what? I'm like 10 minutes early for probation and all that. I respect my freedom. See, once you let me out, once you open them gates, it's a madness. You got to get me back, like, something else. I've got to commit a crime. I've got to actually commit a crime. You're not going to recall me because I didn't come probation. Because I'm there 10 minutes early. Like, even that combat, that's the first thing I've even fulfilled. Because when I was a kid, like, they gave me community service dead. I went to prison. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I used to look at that. Community service, you cool. Me working for free. I can't even work for fucking money. Fucking must list for fucking free. That's dead. Do you get what I'm saying? So I went prison. Yeah. But I'm saying now, if I got community service tomorrow, I promise you'll see Young Spray sweeping the pavements, going mad with my orange whatever. That thing. You get what I'm saying? Because
100.
it's when you get older, you look at things different. You get what I'm trying to say? But yeah, man. But we could go on forever, man. And I see Bouncer looking at his phone, so I know, Bouncer's moving like it's that time. So I don't know. You get what I'm saying? If I could keep talking, but do you get what I'm saying? I'm thinking, what else is there? There's so much things about prison. I could tell you like a million stories about prison. Yeah. All you need to know is you don't want to go there. Yeah. It's not the place you want to go. And all the screws, you can fuck yourself, suck your mother, all of you, like. So, that's just my take on screws, innit? That's just my take on screws. And now I've got my own podcast. See Riviere BC941, FM 6669 or whatever. Suck your mother. Every screw, if you're a screw and you accidentally watch this podcast, you can suck your mother. You get what I'm saying? Suck your mother. If you're watching this by accident, suck your mother. It's Riviere. I'm telling you to suck your mother because I don't like you lot. So get another job. You get what I'm saying? Get another job. Work in Tesco's or something. Don't become a screw. Don't want to be locking man up and all that. Yeah? So anyway, boom. Come to that part, you know. I've introduced the liquor where I send them to read a book and all that. And this time, because it's prison, Cream had to help me out. But Cream brought this in. But she brought this in to lend it to me. Because I've actually read his original book. This one's by Sanika Shakur, a.k.a. Monster. That's the first book I read in Feltham when I first went jail. Monster Cody, bad boy, madman. But this one's called Fug Life. Yeah? Fug Life. And Cream brought it in because I couldn't get to my books. But yeah, I'm definitely going to read this one. Fug Life by Sanika Shakur. I'm excited about this. But yeah, this is the synopsis. Praise for Fug Life. In this fiction follow-up to his well-received memoir, Monster, Shakur produces a visceral, something like that, and strikingly real portrayal of gang life in Los Angeles, replete with sudden and inexplicable violence, revenge, betrayal, ostentatious living, racism, the strong arm of law enforcement, drugs, love and loyalty indistinguishably blurred. Shakur is better than anyone else in the street-lit game at making his characters feel like real people. This gang life novel is the real deal. That was by Publishers Weekly. So that wasn't even the synopsis. I'm just going mad. This is the synopsis. Yeah, forget all of that. This is the synopsis, yeah? Monster, the autobiography of an LA gang member. Whatever, man. Car, he's dyslexic. He couldn't even read this. He wouldn't even. Do you see all them long words? You see all them long words, fam? You would have had a madness, fam. You and what's his name? Money Mayweather. You lot couldn't read this. Him and Mayweather couldn't read this. You saw them long words, but I didn't even have to read that. But anyway, this is the synopsis. Monster, the autobiography of... Wait, there's no
Don't
synopsis.
worry about it, man.
This is bare praise. This is bare praise. Look, you lot can see bare praise. There's no synopsis. Bare praise. Monster's going mad. Monster's going mad. You get what I'm saying? There's just bare praise. You get me?
But they get the gist, gist of it though, innit?
Just get the book, man, and read it, man. Don't worry about the synopsis. I'm going to give him one more praise, though. You get me? One more praise. This praise is by... whatever, Kirkus Reviews, whatever. Like the literary, I'm showing off that I can read. Like the literary equivalent of hardcore rap, this novel depicts thug life in a manner that many will find convincing and others might find disturbing. Whether he's writing fiction or non-fiction, Shakur's intent is the same, to illuminate the harsh realities and brutalities of the ghetto streets. One senses that the author knows what he writes. Yeah, man, bad boy. Sanjika Shakur. And he spent bare time in prison, this guy. Like, bare time, and that's where he wrote all his books and all that. So, yeah. And then the competition. Yes, you 37 people. Big up you 37 people, yeah? That got the answer right. It was many lie. Some of you lot went mad. You was all putting it in the comments. You was all writing it so everyone
Telling
knows.
everyone.
So I don't even know which one of these actually knew the right answer if they just... But yeah, you lot, 37 people, I'm going to let Bouncer, look, because I've been jail, I done my own thing, yeah? I wrote everyone's name on the paper. I done my own raffle this morning. And I'm going to let Bouncer pick the winner. Yeah? He picked that quick because he needs to go. You know what I'm saying? How fast he picked that?
A2 Real versus M.
At A2 Real, REAL_AV. Look, you can't even read that.
You don't even know it yourself.
You can't even read that.
You don't look.
At2 Real, at2 RE.
It's that that's like an A, fam.
At blood. At. Yeah, no, it looks like an A.
At2 Real.
At2 Real. 2REAL_AV medium. Look, see, you won that. So, what you do is you DM the at2 Real. We're gonna put that up. We're gonna get the editor. If he does it properly this time, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him to put that at the bottom. You've won. You hold that D, take that, put your big hand in the screen so they can see the editor. You get what I'm saying? In his big hand, that edited it mad last time. But yeah. Going on to the next winner of the next winner, that was AV won that one. And the next winner, the best comment was the comment that said, "That's way the editor." You won. You won. You're getting a shirt. You, worst nightmare, you that left a comment saying to Dash Way the editor. Yeah? There's a shirt for you. And the maddest thing is, you're the same person that told me to stop like loud, the Maggie, and he's the same person, you know. But you're obviously still watching, so big up you. You want me to dash away the editor? He deserved that because see, when in the last episode when the screen went white for no reason and there was an RTM Records logo in the corner, that was my editor's fault, you know, because it wasn't supposed to go white. Yeah. But what it was, I was busy moving and all that. Normally I look at the final edit, so I'm able to tell him, D, you went mad, you're smoking. So I'm able to tell him that. So I didn't get to do that. I put my trust in him. It won't happen again. We're on to this. But this is episode 4. It's realer than most. We're trying a thing. Yeah. You get me? So you're going to win a shirt, Worst Nightmare. What you need to do is screenshot your homepage on YouTube page and then follow RTM Podcast Show and DM the screenshot and send your address and your size and you'll get that. You're still a pussy for telling me to allow the Maggie and all that, but you're a better pussy now. But this is the next giveaway, yeah? This show is going to be, I found this, Realer the Most Volume 3. Yeah, this one, when I just come out of jail, I done this with Ruthless Records, I think. Yeah, I did do this with Ruthless. Yeah, big up Ruthless, yeah. So and narcotics, my G. So yeah, this was when I just come out of jail, 011, just bust my case. I was looking at IPP, took it trial, not guilty. Wasn't me on Crime Watch, you dickheads. You get what I'm saying? Boom, got the not guilty. Really the most. Volume 3 is up for grabs. All I want to know is what number. No. What is track number? Go on, tell them what track do you want to pick? What is track number?
Real
what?
talk.
Oh my gosh.
No, don't give the name. Just give the number. So Real Talk's dead. Don't give the name, just give the number of what track. Yeah, forget Real Talk, but it's a big tune. But
Number 5.
number
Track
5. So
Track
we want to know what's track 5, yeah, of Really the Most, Volume 3. And you got to do the same thing, yeah? You've got to follow RTM Podcast Show, yeah? Furthermore, follow the RTM Clothing Show as well to show support, yeah? And then DM the answer to, what is track 5, did you say? Yes, if my editor does it right, it will come on the bottom, yeah? What is track 5? Yeah, big up Deluxe anyway. Yeah, I know you all want him anyway. But, yeah, so that's that competition. What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah, the other 36 people that didn't win the shirt, big up you lot for getting involved. And always remember you can still get a shirt, www.reallythemost.com. So you could just order a shirt, you know. Or, yeah. So thank you, my nigga.
You know,
Yeah.
I know you want to run out the door.
bless.
Yeah.
Come on, my bro.
I want to see that
good
liquor
having
man
you on.
come true
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
them times, man.
I'll make
I
him
know.
feature.
Yeah, me and him would get too much joke, man.
Come on.
As
say
last time
that.
I see him was at 51st State.
Yeah.
You get me? He was getting his party on. You get me? Yeah, so he
Say that,
knows
my
how
bro.
we get down. You get me? Everything
Come
was
on, my bro.
local and rare. You get me? No one could have played games with him
Yeah.
that day. You get me?
Saying that, my
Man,
brother.
them would have sent them all 2-3. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already know. You get what I'm saying?
Say that,
No one
bro.
could have played. But yeah, big up Queen Icecream. Make sure you follow the Queen at Icecream, the poster girl. Follow me at big_bad_spray. Follow Bouncer.
Bouncer, play dirty.
Bouncer, play dirty. Make sure you check out all his stuff. Check out his podcast. Make sure you check that out.
Yeah.
I just want to big you up. I looked at
come
the
on.
one with you and Jaja still.
Yeah.
And I see you big man up. You get me?
Oh, you're a legend in this
Come
thing,
on,
bro.
man. Now respect.
Man grew up to your thing, so
Respect,
no,
man.
already. Saying that,
I
man.
appreciate
Yeah.
it so much because I know you're a busy guy. Even now, you just want to run out the door. But I'm so grateful. You know what I'm
my
saying?
bro,
I'm
come
so
on,
grateful,
Yeah.
bro.
You know already, man.
You see
bro.
what man's
Come
trying
on.
to do, you get me?
Man's got you, bro.
trying to
Come
go
on.
from that negative
Yeah.
to positive, you get me?
Definitely.
So thanks for all the support.
Oh, come on,
Keep watching Queen. You didn't have a lot to say today, but next time she's going to have so much to say because we're going to have our first female guest.
Yeah. So we're going to have some ladies' topics on this next episode, so stay tuned. Also, check out my new video on my bully, which is out on Grime Daily as well.
Yeah, I went mad. We definitely got to put that in right at the end on my bully. Now put that in right now.
On my bully, I'm bad. They can't chat to my team, that's fact. Real bad gal, no, I don't cap. Cock it back, let the ting clap. Spraying bars just like a Uzi. Pussy wet, just like jacuzzi when we fuck. Just like a movie, let these bitches know they can't do me nothing.
Now I'll say bye. Bye. Really the most.
Gang.